All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the week of May 15th through the 21st. This Saturday, there is a competition at 908 in Berkeley Heights. So we have 9 teams from the gym that's going to be there. So anybody that is interested in heading on over there, ask the coaches for some more details, and they'll get it to you. But if you're interested in supporting some of our athletes, we will be there on Saturday. Okay. All right. So Monday, today. All right. 32-minute AMRAP. It's a you do, I do. Okay. So we're working back and forth. One person will do all 4 movements, and then partner 2 will do all 4 movements. All right. So big classes. Try to put girls and guys together just to make it easier as far as the rest break. All right. Because, obviously guys are going to be a little faster on the row. All right, and then you won't have to make any adjustments on the boxes. All right, so it's 1 wall walk, 3 box jump over. All right, 5 dumbbell snatches. All right, that you're not alternating, and that's 5 each arm, and then you'll get into the rower for 7 calories, guys and girls. So this is how it's going to work. You're going to do your wall walk. All right, then you'll be on the side of the box. You'll go 1, 2, 3. So you'll end on the opposite side of the box. Your dumbbell will be there. You'll pick it up. You'll dumbbell snatch. You'll get into the rower, and then you'll knock out the row, okay? So that's 1, 3, 5, 7. The dumbbell snatches will be 5 on the right, and then you'll alternate the 5 on the left. So you're doing 10 total reps, but 5 on each arm, and you're not alternating them. Again, you're doing all on one arm. You got to move fast, and there's no chalk on the floor, all right? So do not bring chalk onto the floor. You don't need it. All right, you won't have time after the box jumps to put chalk on your hand anyway. Get into the rower and get going, all right? Tuesday is week 9 of our strength programming, all right? It's our last week for push jerk. We'll move to split jerk next week, all right? It's on an every 2-minute clock for 8 rounds for 16 minutes. After that, all right, you guys will get a little bit of time, about 5 minutes to warm up for the AMRAP. It's 9 bar-facing burpees. Big classes, you'll have to do burpee over the bar, okay? 12 wall ball, and then 6 hang power snatches. All right, on that, the power snatches, you cannot drop barbells that don't have 25-pound bumper plates on the bar for a day like today. Especially you guys that are in some of the bigger classes. 15-pound bumpers, 15s and 5s, 2 10s on each side. The bar will bounce all over the place, all right? And pretty much be a hazard for, some of the other athletes. So no dropping. Bring it down to the hang, and from the hang, you can let go of it. That should be a weight that you can easily do unbroken, okay? So anytime you pick up that bar, you should be able to hammer out those 6 snatches. So when you're considering a weight, consider doing those reps unbroken, all right? All right, Wednesday, no hiding. So this is an every 30-second interval for 60 intervals. It runs for a total of 30 minutes. Any time remaining on your 30-second window is a rest break. So we're looking to get 2 rope climbs done. So you got to jump up at 0, all right, to get the first one. Jump up at 10 or 15, maybe even 20 to get your second one. 2 rope climbs. Again, if you want to do 2 progressions, 2 halfway, or 1 all the way, that's fine. Everyone's going to have to kind of adapt this to your skill level, all right? Interval number 2 for 30 seconds, all right? 25 double unders or 40 singles. 6 toe to bar. Again, it's not a big number, all right? So if you can do them unbroken, so be it, but you don't have to, all right? And then 10-7 on the push-up. All right, so basically, that's a 2-minute interval, all right? You have 30 seconds to do the rope, 30 seconds to do the jump rope, 30 seconds to do the toe to bar, 30 seconds to do the 10-7 push-ups, all right? So there's really no really big rush, especially in the early rounds, to go super fast. Take your time. Keep it steady, okay? Because this is one of those workouts that you're going to do the 10 intervals. It's 15 rounds of 2 minutes, okay? So you're going to get through the first 5, 7 rounds. And once you get to like 8, that's when the workout is going to start, because that's when all the volume is coming up. Consider the volume here, okay? All right? That's 30 rope climbs, Okay, all right. It's 90 total bar. Okay, all right. It's 150 push-ups. All right. Now, granted, it's spread out through a long period of time, but it is a lot of volume. All right. Coaches use clock number 1. It will be programmed for every 30 seconds, and you'll run 60 intervals. All right. Thursday's DT sandwiched. It's sandwiched between a run and pull-ups or bar muscle up. Okay. So 400 meter on the run, 12, 9, 6 is DT. All right. The weight is 155. DT is normally 5 rounds. We're just going to sandwich DT with a run and a bar and a pulling exercise. All right. So 400, 12 deadlift, 9 power clean, 6 shoulder to overhead, and then 3 bar muscle up or 9 chest to bar or regular pull-ups. Try to pick weights you can go unbroken. All right. We did a complex similar this past week to give you kind of an idea of maybe the way you can break up these complexes, or figure out what weights you were going to use so that you can pick an appropriate weight for Thursday's DT sandwich. All right. Friday. So Friday is a 4-time workout. All right. It's 60-48 air bike. That's an assault bike or a road bike. 20 handstand push-ups. If you're not doing handstand, and that's any handstand push-ups you want. If you're not doing handstand push-ups, you'll sit down on your butt on the floor with 2 dumbbells and do double dumbbell seated press. That should be a heavy weight. Not many people are going to go up, even if they're pretty good at handstand push-ups, they're not going to go up and rip out 20 in a row. So you shouldn't be ripping out 20 seated dumbbell presses in a row. Pick a weight that maybe you go 7, 7, 6. Maybe 5s, okay? Something that's challenging, all right? Because you'll have a big break between the pressing. 80-65 on the row, 40 kettlebell swings. So that's a round, all right? There's pretty much 3 rounds of these, all right? It goes bike, handstand, row, kettlebell swing. So it's pretty much just a flow on 3 rounds of that quad. For big classes, coaches that have large classes, what you'll do is you'll flip-flop the row. So I start on the bike, all right, and another person starts on the row. So I would go bike, handstand, row, kettlebell, and the other person would go row, handstand, bike, kettlebell, all right? So best bet, if you have a big class, try to partner people up as far as heights on the bike so there's not that much adjusting, all right? Saturday is Armed Forces Day, and we're going to do Air Force with a little bit of a twist. We're going to do 3 rounds of Air Force. Air Force is 20 thrusters, 20 sumo deadlifts high pull, 20 push jerk, 20 overhead squats, and 20 front squats. All right. What you'll do is you'll do that 100 reps, okay, 20 of each. All right. And then you'll run. Then when you come back, you'll do Air Force again, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. All right. Then you'll run. Then you'll come back. You'll do Air Force for the final time. No run at the end, okay? So Air Force also has an EMOM clock, all right? And it says that every minute on the minute, including 0, okay? So the workout starts with 5 burpees over the bar, all right? We made adjustments on the weights because we are doing multiple rounds, all right? So you may look it up and see that the weights are a little heavier, but for Saturday, the weights are going to be 75, 55, 65, 45, 55, 35, so you can move quick, all right? You are safe on burpees on all the runs. So once you get out the door, you don't have to worry about knocking any burpees out. All right. Sunday's a long AMRAP. It has a 50 cal row or bike, a 400 meter run, 30 total bar, 20 dumbbell box step ups, and then a 100 meter dumbbell overhead walking lunge. All right. Again, longer workout on Sunday, but that's the week. Okay, guys? Have fun. Keep it real up in the field. All right?